We're now gonna go with André. Says, I'm quite new here in the Discord server. I'm a character artist from Brazil, working as a model character artist for an educational gaming company. I've been a sculptor for collectibles for the past 4 or 5 years, and in 2024, I transitioned to the gaming industry, so I had to learn topology, UVs, texturing, all the good stuff. My portfolio has a bit of everything. I'll lean more towards realism, but I'm growing fond of stylized art lately. Let's take a look. Nice, nice. Yeah, I can definitely see some likenesses. There's definitely things that could be improved on the likeness side of things, like this Emilia Clarke and this Lewis Hamilton. Like, I can tell it's them. It has enough information and enough silhouettes that it looks like that, but there's definitely things that could be improved. Depending on the scale, like if you're doing like small figures, it's perfectly fine. But if you're going to be doing big figures where realism is more important, you're definitely going to push it. That's what I love this one. Who's that one? Character Mandela from the Forever War comics. I don't know who this character is, but the suit looks amazing, man. Like the astronaut suit, really good stuff. Yeah, I don't know the character to be able to judge him on how close you got it, but that's a good one. This Rorschach right there, nice as well. Be careful. My advice with this one: be careful with the noise on the elements. Again, I've mentioned this before. When you have something that's so noisy, it becomes difficult to appreciate what's going on, and it's not normal for everything to be as noisy. So you're gonna have areas where there's gonna be a couple of like details, and then there's gonna be areas where there's not a lot of details. So it's a little bit about simplification. We're actually working on an AR experience right now, and it's dinosaurs based, and one of the artists that's working on the skulls and the fossils, he's doing this. He's like giving too much noise to the bones. It's like, no, let's clean some of that stuff. That way, when you see it, especially from afar, it's not like noise everywhere. Very, very important there. Akira says, this is dope. I don't really see much 3D art streamers. Dude, we've been streaming every Friday for like the past 2 years or more. So if you're not following, make sure to give us a follow here, because every Friday we have streams. Every month we do this, which is portfolio review. We do one portfolio review per month, and all of the other Fridays we do sculpting or modeling or texturing. Like, we just like showcase a lot of the 3D processes that we normally use. Good seeing this one. That's a good model. This one is a little bit on the uncanny valley, I would say. Like, the face looks just a little bit weird. I don't know what it is. But good stuff on the topology and everything. Yeah. It seems like you have a good grasp on this. Udims, that's perfect. Nice pose. Nice anatomy. Oh, this looks nice. I could definitely see this on a game. Do we have proper topology? Yeah, awesome, man. Dude, this is sick. Yeah, I really have no big feedback for you, man. It seems like you have a good grasp on the fundamentals. So my only advice is, if you're doing more game characters, well, we got to do a couple more, right? Like, this is a really good stylized character. Try to grab a concept art, because I'm not sure if you're using concepts from this one. Probably you are, right? But if you're using concepts, show the concept as well to see how close we are, and grab more of that stuff, because this is pretty cool. Yay, there you go. This is very common, guys. This is more common than you might think. It's one of those things that a lot of people are doing nowadays. Like, there's a lot of money in like mobile games and this sort of like very cartoon stylist things. So there's absolutely no shame in doing this kind of stuff for a living, and then you do the cool stuff on your own time, right? That's a free time, because yeah, this is really, really good. Careful with the fur. This is definitely looking a little bit too contrasty. It's tricky. First is one of the like very, very difficult things, but yeah, there's a lot of people paying for us artists to do this kind of stuff. I know it's not the most like technically challenging things for us to do, especially if you have experience like André here with like very advanced characters. But hey, if this pays the bills, go for it. And then on your free time, you start doing your passion projects, right? So absolutely no shame in that. Seraphine says, is 3D Code Texture a complete alternative to Substance? It is a complete alternative. It is possible. Seraphine, I would probably recommend Marmoset before the 3D Code, just because I've used Marmoset longer. So if you want to do your whole like texturing process in another software that's not Substance, Marmoset is a good option. But yeah, 3D Code, you could technically do all the texturing as well. There you go, André. Awesome. Yeah, I'll take a look. Oh, this shocker is also very... Oh my god, this is so beautiful, man. Look at the detail there. Now, you want another tip, André? If you have this model on a T-pose, right? I'm not sure if you modeled in pose or if you modeled in T-pose for this particular character or for some of your collectibles, but the good exercise is to transform these ones into game characters, because you have everything already here, right? You have all of the textures and all of the models. So if you have the T-pose of the character, you could just make this into a game character. I don't think you do, because it kind of looks like you did everything for, what's the word for this commission? But that's one thing that you can do. So if you have a couple of characters like this Rorschach, right? If you have a Rorschach version where this character is on a T-pose or a more relaxed pose, you could potentially convert this into a game character. Just do retopology, UVs, and textures, and there you go. Same for this one. So you got a lot of material. That's a tip that they give to people who have been doing this for a while. You don't always need to start from scratch. You can go back to your old projects and just redo them or update them to the new skills that you have and generate something that looks nice. Yeah. It's but even if you find like this one, right? Like this one has a relatively relaxed pose. Do just the bust. Like you can do just the bust and do the whole process for like a game character, and that could potentially save you a lot of time because you already have the high poly sculpt. So I know it's not gonna be a perfectly game ready character, but it just shows that you know how to do it for a more realistic one. So that could work.